further on in the buzz.
Searching, them searching. That is why they pirate our things. And them searching and searching. Like, but just wanna clip them away.
What we gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
Sky, are you? All the respect them eyes so good. Like a flag, hear me now. So bounty, dig it well.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sorry.
And now, our feature presentation.
All right, when I say good night and welcome to the EBUZZ, I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mack in the building.
Woohoo! Hey Mac, how you doing?
Hey Kish, I'm good. How are you?
I know it's feeling like a Saturday, but we know it's the middle of the week, another weekend yet.
And it's the EBUZZ.
It is the EBUZZ indeed. Just want to say good night and welcome to our listeners locally and internationally. Remember, you can log on and listen for free using the IRI FM mobile app. So make sure you are tuned in.
Absolutely. I want to say, of course, good night to all the persons on our social media platforms, including, of course, Twitter, well, X, formerly Twitter, and of course, Facebook, IRFM or IRI_FM on Twitter and Facebook, of course, IRFM, and all the persons who are locked in on the different platforms. And good night to the team as well here, you know what I mean? Big up, of course.
Welcome, and big up to team. Bones, wherever you are.
Bones, anyway, then big up yourself, you know what I mean?
Big up, yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, Matt, this is where we would normally get into our hot topics, and we know that one of the hottest topics making the rounds, especially across social media, is Vybz Kartel's latest interview where he's revealing more details about recording while being incarcerated and recording one of his biggest songs to date, Fever, using a mattress to replicate the padding that's in a studio, using 2 cell phones. What was your immediate reaction when you heard like these details?
So you know what, he definitely used the opportunity to actually got the whole studio vibes with a mattress overhead kind of thing when he made mention of that. And also he explained fully in terms of well, not fully, but basically giving you an idea of when
how it works.
When he recorded them and like piece by piece, then of course he would do the demo, so the engineer now would know how to place all
and
the different pieces. And big up
in engineers, and producers.
Yes, absolutely. You know what I mean? Big up, of course, to, speaking of engineering, big up, of course, to DJ Collision. He's in Studio A as well.
Big up Collision, big up DJ.
Big up DJ Kemar.
And Peter Broadbaugh.
And Peter, the entire team, and of
as
course.
Usual, keeping us connected. How could we?
You know what I mean? And of course, we have to big up our producer as well, Roshona
Fitz-Henley, yes.
Big up Roshona.
So big up to the entire team.
All the team, you know what I mean? Right, true. But yeah, I mean, definitely it was, it's another insight into how the recordings took place. And and he mentioned also that upon for the year when he went in, I gather between 2011 2012, then he had some pre-release songs, but after that it was just recording. And then even how he explained, he's hiding and doing it and talking about the best time to do the recordings, when they were at lunch. How do you think the system feel? Hearing all of that. Listen, that in itself, to be honest with you, we'll put questions for ask there, so as it relates to that, because the truth is that sometimes persons still make them phone call, you know what I mean, and these things, and I don't know if there's ever a way to stop that here in Jamaica at this moment in time, unfortunately or fortunately, but it is what it is. And mention an iPhone. So
using the iPhones and he talked about the technology and how that really created opportunities for him. I mean, did he think in that moment that hiding and recording Fever Fire would have been, what I mean? So here it is, you have the raw version and then you have the radio version, and look at the type of meds him hold when you hear the track Fever.
No, can I tell you? And it takes a special individual to do what Kartel did. Because with the fact that he's Fever is a song now. Listen, the song is a mood by itself. You know what I mean? And the fact that he did that, and you know, we on the outside getting a vibe from that, and the ladies loving it, and the fellas them saying, yeah, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, we have to say kudos to him for his creative process as it relates to that and
no, absolutely.
Because, you know,
hands down, you have to give that to him, because when you hear in other interviews when he spoke about prison and him saying that it was hell and that type of thing, but then in the same breath, while in hell, you know, creating, because if you listen to Fever, you can almost create an atmosphere, an environment, and listening to him even switching his delivery.
Yeah.
You know, Fever on the hook and then him getting it. Jaja.
As a recording artist, he's brilliant. He's exceptional as it relates to that.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? A good time to segue. We're going to be touching base, of course, with our friends over there, the World Athletics Under 20 Championship. So the Sporting Choice IRFM now brings you a report on today's action at the World Athletics Under 20 Championships in Lima, Peru. It's brought to you courtesy of the International University of the Caribbean. Contact the International University of the Caribbean today for all your career development needs. Supporting students is all we do. Now over to Dwight Fraser, our reporter on location.
Alana Reid had a terrific start and great execution through the girls' 100 meters final, and 11.1 seconds later, she cemented her status as World Under 20 champion over the distance. Good evening, I'm Dwight Fraser, and this is your roundup of Day 2 at the World Athletics Under 20 Championship in Lima, Peru. The world leader and former Heidel standout, Alana Reid, gave Jamaica its first gold medal at these championships here in Peru after she put in a scintillating run from start to finish and won the girls' 100 meters final earlier tonight, clocking 11.17 seconds to complete a Caribbean 1-2-3. The British Virgin Islands' Adija Hodge grabbed the silver in 11.27 seconds, while Kishana Niles of Barbados took the bronze, stopping the clock at 11.37 seconds. Alana Reid was excited when she spoke with RFM Sports.
It sounds great. It's something that I've really been working towards. In 2022, I came third in 200, and I told myself this is my last World Juniors, so I just want to leave with something that I can look back on. Yeah. So to come out here tonight and do what I did, I think I was very pleased with my performance, knowing that I've been training so hard for this moment, and it's something that I really appreciate. I would say to never count us out. We all come out here and we give it for our best, and sometimes our best is not good enough for you guys, but nevertheless we're hard working, we're trying our best to put a smile on our faces and you guys, and sometimes it's hard for us, especially to come out here in this type of weather, but nevertheless we come out here and we give it for our best, and I think that everybody, even though they might not be pleased with their performance, I know that they gave a fair effort and only their best is good enough.
Alana Reid. Now this marks the fourth straight time that Jamaica's won the event, with Brianna Williams taking the gold in Tampere, Finland back in 2018, Tina Clayton doing likewise in Nairobi, Kenya in 2021, before she repeated in Cali, Colombia 2 years ago in 2022. Assistant team manager Michael McIntosh says this medal will serve to inspire Team Jamaica for the rest of the championship.
She did, and she just solidified the fact that we are winning this female 100 meter 4 times now. Started from Brianna Williams and twice Clayton and now Alana. So it's a quadruple win for Jamaica, and what better way to do it in this cold weather? It brings warmth to the hearts of all of us here, and I'm sure back home in Jamaica.
For the boys though, it was not to be. Gary Card, DeAndre didn't get the start he wanted, but I know they give their all in the condition.
They represent themselves well, and it is, if you look at it in context, last time around we have one finalist, we got a silver medal. This time we have 2. The previous edition in Nairobi, we didn't have no finalist. So we are building and representing the brand Jamaica as a spring capital, and we just need to be patient and allow these youngsters to recognize that they are important and support them in all ways that we can.
Michael McIntosh. At the last championship in Colombia 2 years ago, Jamaica amassed 16 medals. That is 6 gold, 7 silver and 3 bronze. And with the gold now in the collection bag of 2024, anything is possible for more medals. On the boys' side, Jamaica missed the podium when DeAndre Daly finished 4th in 10.38 seconds, while compatriot Gary Card was 6th in 10.44 seconds. The gold going to South Africa's Bayanda Walza 10.19 seconds. Earlier this afternoon, Kamaria Bygrave was the first to be eliminated from the 400 meters semi-final when he crossed the line fourth in semi-final 1 in 47.56 seconds. In the girls' semi-final, it was the end of the road for Shanky Williams, who was 7th in semi-final 1, clocking 54.47 seconds. The day of mixed fortune saw 3 Jamaicans progressing to the semi-final of the 400 meter hurdles event set for Friday, where Kellyanne Carr, Daniel Wright, and Travoy Smith will all be represented. Of the 3, Wright, who won his heat outright in a smart 51.42 seconds, was looking best of all. Smith, meanwhile, was 4th in heat 6 in 52.15 seconds. On the girls' side, Carr punched her semi-final ticket after clocking 1 minute 00.61 seconds to finish as runner-up in heat 4 behind Australia's Alessia Bennett's 59.04. In the meantime, the sprint hurdlers, including defending champion in the girls' section and world number 1 Karika Hill, were all in training today ahead of tomorrow's start of the event. Hill will run in heat 1 and her teammate Abiba Harris in heat 7. And for the boys, Daniel Beckford will race in heat 1 and Richard Hall in heat 3. The boys and girls 4x100 meter heat comes up on Friday morning, but the sprinters have been taken through their paces for the last 2 days, with work to continue again tomorrow with the respective relay pools. The 200 meters runners will also enter the fray, or the competition if you will, tomorrow, with 4 Jamaicans listed for the boys and girls category when the heat begins. From the Peruvian capital of Lima and the World Athletics Under-20 Championship, Dwight Fraser reporting for IRFM Sports.
That was a report on today's action at the World's Athletic Under-20 Championships in Lima, Peru. It came to you courtesy of the International University of the Caribbean. Contact the International University of the Caribbean today for all your career development needs. Supporting students is all we do. Listen again tomorrow at the same time for another report.
No, absolutely. And as we continue, Mac, into the hot topics,
yes,
something else that popped up that a lot of persons are talking about is Isaiah Lang in a new social media video going around saying that he will be attending Freedom Street, that is Vybz Kartel's event. Did you see the video?
I saw the video, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he would.
And that's the type of energy, you know?
And I like that. And, you know, I gather he did say in the video that he was he's more so would have been, you know, taking it a different way had it been December the 26th being the date that Kartel had chosen. So I mean, by all indication, he's sending the energy out there that hey, things can happen, and you know, everybody have them fun, and then everybody head over to of course Freedom Street. Yeah.
And speaking of Freedom Street, you know, tickets go on sale August 31, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Can I tell you?
Look, do you have any idea in terms of what the admission is going to be?
Hey, listen, that's what everybody thinking about. But I gather, to be honest with you, I mean, even though
it's
Kartel
going to be affordable,
I believe so. Even though Kartel did say, boy, sell this or sell that, you know,
arm and a leg,
or an organ or something,
right?
But I honestly believe that they'll make it, you know, affordable enough that persons, you know, and as you know, the different tiers. So you know, persons will be able to, if it is that you know your thing is not
ultra VIP, VVIP, general, you know, you name it.
You level up.
But then with it being at the national stadium, is that how many people can the stadium hold, depending on, because I've spoken to a lot of people overseas who are saying that they are flying down for the event.
Yes.
People in Jamaica, people all over are looking forward to Freedom Street. Can the national stadium hold the crowd?
Hey, that's another interesting thing, because he did mention also that, I mean, you know, even though the event or the venue would be ramped to capacity, he's expecting that outside would be just as ramped, you know?
Wow.
So, but you know, when you think of the grandstand and the bleachers area, and also, you know, having been to a few of the events that are kept at the stadium and using the field area with the ultra VIPs and the different things that they're going to set up, you know, I honestly believe that they will actually need more space, you know?
Yeah, no, look.
Based on the feedback.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Like, people are looking at spending Christmas in Jamaica and ringing in the new year with Vybz Kartel.
Facts. Facts, known facts.
A lot of people. Like, if we should just go off of what persons are saying across social media.
If I should just pay attention to the persons from the diaspora who are saying, listen, I am coming in, and that is a part of, and I'm going to be there from, like you said earlier on, Kish, I'm going to be there from Christmas all the way until possibly the 1st or the 2nd,
Look here, I can tell you, like, tickets are crazy.
Yeah. So so I'm wondering now if the lineup will be made official, possibly possibly maybe September 31, or is it how many days in September? What day is it again? Hold on.
30.
30. Yeah.
Yeah, 30 days in September.
30.
But let's see what happens. August 31. They are very strategic.
Because he's playing with the 31. He's playing with the 31.
Who knows? Maybe it will be September 13.
Yeah.
That, we'll hear something, or they'll probably wait.
Yeah. Free
But
July
let's
the
see.
31st. Tickets go on sale August the 31st. The event is December the 31st. Yeah.
Let's see. We know them playing with the 1 and the 3.
But definitely what we know is that a lot of persons are anticipating. And just to add some more news to it, of course, currently the entertainer is now in Panama.
Panama City with his son.
And
Sidem.
And other persons, including Sidem.
We saw Sidem.
And we understand his personal trainer too is there as well. And, because he's saying also in the previous interview that we were making mention of that he's traveling with his personal trainer as well. So, you can tell that he's definitely taking his health and fitness seriously, and like we have spoken about Mac on What's the Scoop as well, you can see his features are coming back slowly but surely. He's beginning to look a lot more like himself, like how we know Vybz Kartel normally looks. So we can definitely say he's responding positively to treatment. Not true? Absolutely. Some information that I saw before we got here is that so last night, of course, at the Washington D.C. event that of course for the Banton show, he actually donated some funds. We understand there was a post that was made from Chief Richard Curry where he's saying on behalf of the Maroons of the sovereign state of their compound, they're taking the opportunity to express gratitude to Banton for donating $200,000 towards the infrastructure development and economic mobility of our nation, according to Chief Curry. And it was presented to one of the members
during the concert.
At the concert, because he took some time out to also express, to the patrons who were in attendance, just the whole fact of the cockpit country and also the Maroons, and they were a part of his set on stage as well. So the Gargamel making his contribution. Of course, this is not the first time he's doing this too.
No, but it is huge that he brought this on the world stage.
Yes.
Like in Washington, D.C., the powers of social media. The concert was, again, full to capacity. And he used that opportunity to highlight such a big issue for Jamaica and more so the Maroons, like putting them to the world stage. So kudos to Buju, for standing on business and so far walking his talk.
Yes, and this was on the Overcomer tour. And the Gargamel doing big things, also doing sold out events at every stop so far. So we continue to give you details. There's a few delays and postponements as it relates to some dates, but I get as soon as these informations are relevant and ready, we'll let you know.
Yes, and he did say some of the dates pushed back to as far as 2025 because he wanted to space them out. So. Yeah, continue doing it, Buju. Now, have you seen the video with Popcaan?
Yes.
Defending OVO.
Yeah. And rightfully so, I guess.
Right. So, he was saying, turn the radio off because some Kendrick Lamar song was playing. I guess it was probably They Not Like Us.
Yeah.
But do you think that it came... The battle between Kendrick and Drake, kind of faded, almost fizzled. Is it too late for Poppy? Because I know initially when it started, persons were wondering, how come Popcaan not say nothing about Drake or anything of sorts? So here he is now.
Yeah.
years later, well, not years,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
of
yeah.
course,
Yeah.
it took him a while, or
No.
better late than never.
No, you know, I honestly believe that it's just a situation between Kendrick and Drake at the time. But, you know, now that he's, you know, in the presence of somewhere and the song is being played, Kendrick's song is being played, and, you know, of course, Drake, he was signed to OVO and he's good friends with Drake. So, loyalty, you know what I mean? Showing loyalty that, hey, this is
Yeah,
what it
because he
is.
also mentioned the tattoo on his arm.
Yeah.
You know, say, you know, him have the owl, you know.
Yeah, man, OVO, you know what I mean? Even though I don't know Kendrick did really win the war as we talk about and these
No,
things.
yes.
But, yeah.
I will give you that.
Yeah, man. But the truth is, you know, his loyalty, I mean, you know, goes without saying. And possibly if I was in his shoe, I'd probably feel the same way regarding to that. Yeah.
Someone just texted, I think it's Sharnika or something. She's like, oh, Courtney Mac looks so cute tonight. Sharnika, I don't know. I can't speak to that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, goodness.
I appreciate
but
it.
yeah. Big up to our viewers, those of you right now on
YouTube,
you know,
and the different platforms.
Yes.
So I think at this moment in time, we have an interview with Love and Harmony because, you know, IRFM is always on board and we're always representing, of course, in a big way. And the listeners are going to get the big opportunity this time around. So on the phone line, let me check what's happening. On the phone line, of course, we should have right now as we speak, we should have our sales manager, Nicholas
Evans. I think we're also going to be linking up with Jabba.
And we should be having Jabba online as we speak. So, gentlemen, are you there?
Good night,
yeah, I'm here.
Jabba Nick.
Yeah, good night.
Nicholas Jabba. Jabba is always outside, you know. Jabba is always outside. Yes, that. So, gentlemen, good evening. Of course, you know, it's all about Love and Harmony once again. And Nicholas, I don't know if
specifically the launch.
You know, the launch. I don't know if you.
Of a cabin.
Yeah. Who's going to start off? Is it Nick?
Well, it's because Jabba have most of the information. Let me just say, you know, IRFM is once again really proud to be working. Well, we have always been working with the Love and Harmony cruise. I mean, we are proud that we have been there from day one. We believed in this cruise, and we have been there from day one. And now, once again, IRFM has partnered with Love and Harmony cruise to give not only a listener, because I heard you mention listener, but not only a listener, but persons on the internet, wherever you are, the information is all over the IRFM platform, where you can win a cabin on the Love and Harmony Cruise 2025. Big trip, water slide, no parties and all of these things. And I mean,
awesome.
But you know, Jabba will tell you about the cruise and the ship and for those who can't, I mean, only one person can win. So for the other people who want to be on the cruise and all of that, Jabba will tell you, but it's simple. Just listen to IRFM, follow IRFM platforms, and it's a simple thing. Just write, get a piece of paper and write on it 5 of the artists who will be on Love and Harmony Cruise 2025. Mail it to PO Box 282 Orchard, care of IRFM, of course. IRFM PO Box 282 Orchard. I can just drop it at Irie Orchard, or drop it at Irie Kingston. Irie Kingston is at 1B Court Noel Drive or 1B Dermore Road, wherever you want to call it. And you just drop off the envelope and come. Well, as it is right now, it's set for the 31st. But we might, I mean, depends on Jabba's availability. Because normally Jabba come make we spin the drum and dip and night. I want that to happen. So when we are going to check on Jabba's availability. So Jabba, tell us what go on.
All right, Jabba, step in right now and tell me what go on.
Yeah. Courtney, what go on?
What go on, Jabba?
What go on? Big up the whole, yeah, man, big up the whole family, everybody say it.
Yeah, big up.
But like what was the Irish, yeah, big up yourself every time, man. So big up strike to everybody out there in Jamaica and the world. So, you know, so it's that time of the year for the Love and Harmony Cruise, March the 3rd to the 8th. And we have Richie Stevens performing, Cape Town, Bunty Killer, Sanchez. Happy birthday to the Love Dr. Barris Amon. Anywhere in the world, the king there. Big up yourself.
Salute.
You know that go. Yeah, and we have Sham, we have Beanie Man, Elephant Man, and Louis Culture. This is an all-star lineup. Saying 6 days, 5 nights, and we sail from Miami to Cayman, Jamaica, back to Miami. And this is a $5,000 US
cabin, somebody go win all for free. All credit to Irie FM. So big respect to Irie FM, because a ton load of money worth of value worth of cabin, and it's going to be an amazing concert and show on time. And Mr. Evans couldn't say it no better.
No,
you're looking at almost $800,000, almost $800,000 value. I mean, so who would want to be a part of that? And I mean, outside of winning that, just you win apart from the cabin, just the entertainment. Trust me,
that's gonna be
Love
awesome.
and Harmony Cruise is one of the. I mean, we have all kind of parties, all kind of weekends, all kind of 5-day shows and all of that. But Love and Harmony Courtney, as you would know, and Kishima, you've been there as well. Trust me, it's one of the most fun-packed event you can really be a part of.
Absolutely.
No, you know what I want to ask you, Nick? A very important question, especially if a person is listening. You know, sometimes the fine print is also very important. So for persons who want to enter this raffle to win a cabin, can you outline the criteria? I mean, because it's not automatic. For example, if you don't have like a US visa, for instance,
requirements.
Well, the truth is, previously you have to come from Jamaica to enter, but as it is right now, Irish Global, we're going to keep it that way. Wherever you are, first of all, wherever you are in the world, we want you to know you can depend on Love and Harmony Crew to enter wherever you are in the world. There are no limitation as to the amount of time you can enter. Irish Love and Harmony Crew is responsible for one thing and one thing only: provide the cabin. So if you need visa, if you need airline ticket, whatever you need, it's your responsibility to get that. We're giving you a $5,000 cabin, which is like 800 or 2,000 Jamaican dollar, wherever you are in the world.
But you have to say 5,000 US.
Yeah, 5,000
US dollar.
800,000 Jamaican dollar.
No, you know where a man might get confused enough. So 5,000 US.
Or 800,000 Jamaican.
5,000 US.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, yeah, so we encourage, listen, for the persons who want to participate, make sure you have, all your travel documents intact and all these things. And once that is up to par and ready, you have the opportunity to, of course, get 5,000 US dollars.
We want the people in Miami and the people in Atlanta and the people all over know that it's open to them. All you have
as
to
well.
do is a letter come to Jamaica. The letter must reach IRFM, and I'm going at the drum and we spin. So we're not just restricting it to people who live in Jamaica. This coming like a game we play where anywhere you're there in the Caribbean, you enter and you win 200 million and all of that. This is open for persons to win. So I want people to say, you say even just understand that only one person can win, But wherever you are, you don't really want to miss the Love and Harmony Crew. So write down the date, right, Jabba? March 3 to 8, right, Jabba? So it go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, March 3rd to the 8th, 2025.
Yeah, and wherever you are, just know, and we're doing the draw early, We're doing the draw early. So the draw will be done in October. So you say if you're not the lucky person to win, you know from then that you can't miss this cruise and you have to book a ticket. You have to book a cabin on the cruise.
Yeah, and Jabba,
what's the deadline for entry? Sorry, the deadline for entry, Nick.
October 28th. So make sure you send off your envelope by October 28th. Make sure we get them by October 28th.
So the folks who are listening on irfm.net and on the Irie app, of course, you're able to still enter. It's not only with the persons who are listening from Jamaica, of course, anywhere you are in the world, as long as you're able to make sure that the details and all the necessary requirements reach us here in Jamaica, then you're good to go. And Jabba, just to make mention of the stops again, so from Miami to Grand Cayman to Ochiris and back to Miami, right?
Definitely. And so we have Richard Stephen, Caperton, Bounty Killer, Sanchez, the Birthday King, Barris Amman, Sham, Beaterman, Elephant Man, Louis Culture, and some of the baddest DJ from all across the world.
Yes.
Saying from Japan right to New York, from Jamaica, Miami, Colorado. Yeah, Love and Harmony Cruise.
Listen.
Big people.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe the facts what we are talking about on the radio, you can Google it. Just Google Love and Harmony Cruise. 2023, 2022, 2017. Google it and you see the history and where it come from.
Right, that's so. Big facts.
Yeah,
Big
no,
facts.
really.
Jabba, you know, so it's what you rewatch Barry's performance. It's on the internet. Barry's performance. I think it wasn't last year. It wasn't this year. Last year's performance.
Yes.
Trust me, and you know, people want to see what happens on Love and Harmony Crew. But Jabba, one of the things I know you guys have been boasting about is the ship itself. Can you tell us a bit about the ship itself?
Well, the ship is an amazing ship. The ship have a water park on it. So it's from them have a water park on it and this big ship in the big like ocean. You go down a water slide. We don't really need to talk about nothing else, Mr. Evans and the snow. So yo, one lucky winner from across the globe. Yeah.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I got sail with it.
Jabba,
Love and Harmony Cruise.
I know this year it's gonna be even a bigger ship than last year, right? Jabba, you there?
Yeah, which is right.
All right.
Yeah, which is right. It's on the Norwegian Joy.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you can Google that ship, the Norwegian Joy. And this year, man, it's and we have so much events. We have the pajama party. Last year we keep a thing called the school uniform affair.
Was
and
awesome.
Trust me,
Was awesome.
we don't have space for all people in that.
Was awesome.
So Jabba, that I come back this year because I never have my school tie last year, and I want to make sure I get it this year if I come back.
Yeah, I mean, it's a forward back, man. I'm telling you the truth.
And
we have a lot of events. We have singers in action night. So you know, so singers in action. We have Richard Stevens and Sanchez that night there. You know what I mean? We have 90s dance all night. You don't know Sabina man and Bunty perform that night there. You know what I mean? We have the all white, you know, Sabers perform that night there. And I don't know, so we have Sham a kick off from then till now. So you know how it goes.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be
Sounds
amazing.
exciting. Nick, you're gonna have to tell BJ I need to borrow a Westwood straw hat.
She might need it herself.
Yeah.
I can't find my hat.
Yeah, so
all right, we work out that thing. I mean, there are a lot of Westwood old girls that are, you know, Marvia is one of them as well. So Marvia might not be using her, so we might draw Marvia for her one.
See it there? Or probably link
Right. It
Westwood
sounds
too.
exciting, and I think it's really
Well, Matthew, what you just say? You got Westwood too?
No, so we can link Westwood too.
We think you have to say Westwood old girl too.
No, we can link Westwood for your advocation.
Yeah. We can link the Francis, yeah, man.
Yeah, but absolutely.
Yes,
I mean,
that's true.
But gentlemen, it definitely sounds good. I mean, as always,
Yes.
and you know, of course, you know, we encourage our listeners. I mean, this is an experience you don't want to miss. I mean, it's definitely one that you're definitely going to have as one of your most memorable moments for sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Jabba,
I was just
Nick,
telling
thank
people.
you.
Before we go, hold on, before we go.
All right, Jabba,
we're not hearing you, Jabba.
Yeah. Little connection there, but of course, yeah. I know you.
Yeah, but Mark, you will just Kishi. Yeah, Jabba, we didn't hear you.
Yeah, go ahead, Jabba.
That's the
Go
last
ahead.
word.
Oh, may I tell you this before we go? Give thanks for IRFM for the sponsorship. And may I say, if you want to book a cabin, log on to loveandharmonycruise.com. Loveandharmonycruise.com.
And for me, I just want to tell people, it's simple. Like the lotto, if you don't have a ticket, you don't have a chance. If you don't have an envelope in a drum, there, you don't stand a chance. And there are no restrictions as to the amount of times you can enter. Just remember the question. Name any 5 artists who will be performing on the Love and Harmony Cruise. Just name any 5. So you say, when we pull it, you say, when we dip into the drum, your envelope come up and we pull it, we don't see them 5 artists, they name any 5 out of the amount to perform. You know, say, you could have one, but you blow your chance. So make sure you name any 5 artists. Yeah, make sure you get it right.
Any 5. All right.
Any 5.
Gentlemen,
And
thank you so much.
Right, Jabba. It's any 5.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Nick.
And Jabba,
thank you so much. And of course,
blessed, y'all. Have a good night.
yeah, man, all the best.
Yeah, man. Same to you.
Okay.
It's all about
All
the
right,
launch of the
so-
cabin giveaway. You know what I mean? Yeah,
And
awesome
and
stuff.
it's the Love and Harmony Cruise, March 3 to 8, 2025. And Mac, it's so easy peasy because guess what? It's not like you have to go search and go too far, forget the artist, you know.
True.
We're telling you, and all you need is just 5 names and you make a submission before October 28th.
There you have it. I think it's a good time to just do a quick time signal.
Car Vybz Sales, #1 for home and hardware. Call us at 876-954-2220 or visit us at Main Street in Duncan's Trelawney.
The time is
9 minutes after 9 o'clock.
And right now, it is time for our music artist. So on the EBUZZ Mac, every week we create a platform for upcoming talent. And this week, our music artist is Darmain Styles. Finally get his name right. Darmain, welcome to the EBUZZ.
You guys for having me. You guys are hearing me properly?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, man, we're hearing you loud and clear. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
All right, let's kick things off by you telling us a little bit. How would you describe Darmain Styles and the music that you do?
Well, the shot, the music represent women. You know, the music for everybody, but right now, we really represent the women. You know, dancehall, R&B mixed with pop, pretty much all the different type of genre, but it's mainly dancehall. You know, but I'm a singer, like a singer.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right, tell us about the name Darmain Style. I mean, it's kind of unique, different kind of thing, you know, where it forward from.
Well, the name Darmain is actually a part of my government name.
Nice.
Style is, Style is just like a nickname, friend and give me. I'm just use them together. And Darmain Style, you know?
Yeah, I like that.
No, yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
It have a flair to it.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your song that you're currently promoting, Snap. You just mentioned that, you know, women and the ladies, that them upon the forefront, and them you promote. But chat to us a little bit about that track.
Yeah, right. So Snap is basically a women empowerment song where really show the woman them say, yo, queen, you can do this by yourself. With or without, you know, a male figure in your life, you can, you know, achieve a lot, you can stand on your own. If a boy can move them foot, you're not going to drop. You know, so you don't necessarily need somebody to really hold you. You can do it off your own as a woman, as a strong woman. So that really the message push to that song. How it came about was actually my friend gave me the idea, Shabdan 876 on Instagram. You know, it's like a page that images and questions and things. So then we decided we are going to do a project together, like a song together. He gave me the idea to make a song where I compliment the women. You know, I really give them energy because you have like a TikTok platform where really do, you know, post for women.
Okay.
So yeah.
Got you. Who are some of your musical inspirations and tell us why?
Alright, so my musical inspirations, them vary across genres, you know? So you have pop, country, R&B, dancehall, jazz, hip-hop, you know, you name it. But for the most, you know, dancehall, what I say, Dexter's Massacre.
Got you.
I would might go to because they really, Massacre really speak to the youth them for a different level. Like Dexter's really speak to the women them. But right now, we really like talk to the women them, so really Dexter might go to family. I love that time. Plus, I'm a singer, he's a singer. He's somebody I can relate to as well because we both do the same. But apart from that, you have other international artists like James Arthur. You have this new one called Friday. Really respect that dude. You know, Chris Brown. You have Brad Pierce, country artist. You have Chris Stapleton, country artist. You have Brian Adams.
Quite a number.
Brian Adams, and yeah.
No, that explains even your sound and your delivery and how comfortable you are. I have already blazed out your tune Saturday gone, but I want you to introduce Snap and DJ Collision will press play for us.
Right, that's all.
So you want me to sing it a bit?
Yes, introduce
it any way you want to.
Alright, so all of the independent ladies, them, you know, with the EBUZZ are representing Kishima, oh yeah, with Collision. If a boy moving foot in a go drop, Pretty naturally, no need for you, put on the last year. You make your own money, spend your own cash, do your own thing, baby. Possible for that, you are the queen for the pretty team. Love how just the picture by the pretty skin. Oh, I give you one of me care and give you the pain. Miss attitude, I need a real man to discipline you.
Collision, drop it.
Slay bad music.
If a boy moving foot, you never drop. Pretty naturally, no need for you, put on a lash. Yeah, you make you wanna money, so you spend you wanna cash. Do you wanna thing, baby, boss it for that. You are the queen for the pretty team. Love how that just to fit your body, grip your skin. I wanna give you one of me care and give you the pain. Miss attitude, you need a real man for discipline. Make a snap from your body good. No bugger man can say them touch you from in at the crew. And if a brother ever get you, you must be abused. You're pretty like a little flowers, you're so where you bloom. You're pretty like. Make a snap to this, a song you from your money right. You have the formula, will make a man a figure life, yeah. You have your own place, you know, spend the night, spend the night, spend the night, spend the night, spend the night.
Big
All
song.
right,
Big
Darmain
song.
Styles. Yeah, absolutely love it. You don't want to hear the dubbing, no.
Listen up, the way he described, the persons who inspire him, and of course, just his flow. I mean, exactly what he described for his style was really what you heard in the song, and you can see there's a lot more that we can get from the talent that he has. So of course, loving the vibes. I love it. Love song.
Yes.
Love the song to snap.
No, Darmain, for somebody who just listened and them like your sound and so far them like your vibe, they want to book you for an event. How can we book Darmain Styles and who is your management?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Darmain Style, everywhere, every platform at Darmain Style. And
Spell it for them.
Pardon?
Spell
I'm
it for
saying
them.
spell it for them.
That's DARMAINSTIILE. That's DARMAINSTIILE. Or you can link Butty Bling or Colliams Records.
All right, awesome. Awesome. If persons who are viewing or listening right now and they want to come check you out live, where can they see you perform?
All right, so I have a lot of upcoming events on the way, but this Friday I have a performance at Club Epic. Runaway St. J. Runaway St.
Anne, yes.
Yes, I have a performance at Club Epic this Friday, so guys can come out,
Nice.
enjoy themselves. Soaking in the vibe from Darmain.
You know what I want to ask you? Being, you mentioned, your management, Claimed Records, Gotti, Bling and Ting, but being from Myland, St. Anne, was it challenging to get a foot into the industry? And what were some of the things that you had to do to, get your start?
Definitely. Coming from Fortress overall is challenging. Because the musical we are very strong in a center like that. A lot of opportunities are really there center like that when it comes down to the music. So I'm an open person. I travel a lot. I'm very social. So I meet people when know people. And I'm currently relocated. I'm currently living in Montego Bay. So we meet when know other producers. Studio accesses and all of that stuff. So that was really it. I had to really relocate myself, go out, do a lot of networking, to meet people in the industry apart from in my area,
Awesome.
And Mac, it's good that he said that too about networking and meeting people, because sometimes you get so caught up with the whole social media realm, even though that is still a good way to network as well, because you can, send a message and stuff, but sometimes nothing beats that face-to-face connection.
Absolutely. And you don't know, we just want to wish you all the best, and of course, continue to put in your best work, and you definitely sounding good. Your records sound good, and we just continue to hear more from you. So we wish you all the best, of course.
Yes. Anybody you want to big up?
Well, first things first, one big up Gotti Bling today I'm strong enough.
Oh, bless up Gotti Bling, man.
Happy birthday, Gotti. Same birthday as Berries.
Yes.
Yeah, man, anyway, them big up himself and him strong today, and my cousin as well, that rally the crop life. Yes, my boy, and them big up themselves today, them strong. You know, and them Randy always the on the road with me. Anyway, me need to go, he bring me go. Anyway, me need to go, he bring me go. And Gotti always have make the connections, the man, and make everything happen. So, more than the blessings today, you know.
All right, sounding good.
All right, sounds good. Darmain style, continue
Darmain,
being
yourself.
you and doing it. Bless
Yeah,
up.
man. Keep the style going. You know what I mean? Blessings every time. All right, we're going to take a quick time sig, and then right after that, we get ready to touch base with our friends over there at Footloose.
The mission of the Ministry of Legal and Constitutional Affairs includes revising Jamaica's legal and constitutional infrastructure and accelerating the pace of reform. The time by the MLCA is
9:20. Yeah, as we welcome
All
you
right,
back.
welcome back. If you're just joining us, it is the EBUZZ. It's Kishima Francis and Courtney Mack in the building.
Yes. Hold it down
right
for DJ
now.
Bones, you know what I mean?
Yes, we're going to be linking up via phone with Francis Chinyi. He is the promoter of Ray and Nephew Footloose. So he's going to come on and give us the details.
He's online.
Francis, good night. Welcome.
Bless up, everyone.
Bless up, bless
I
up,
know,
bless up.
right?
Yeah, man.
Here we are again. One of the regular voices on the EBUZZ just talking about his events. So let's just jump right into it. When is it? Where is it? What's the admission? And what time should we get there?
Get there as early as possible. Gates open at 9 p.m. So everybody head out. This edition of Footloose is Bright Colors edition. So come out in your brightest colors as possible. And you know, when you come out with your bright colors, it brings a vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. When you put on that bright shirt, you feel extra bright that day. You feel joyous, and you feel like you want to have a good time. Right.
I'm wearing a bright mustard shirt.
No, right, no, yeah.
So yes,
It's bright.
I know the feeling.
Right. And it's this Saturday at Mass Camp. Admission is 1,500 pre-sold, 2,500 at the gate. Women, we know we always cater for the women, so it's 2 for 1 before 11.
Okay.
Gates open at 9 p.m. Make sure you get the tickets early at Kingston Jerk, Collectibles, Intimate Curves, Avery Beauty Concept, and in Portmore, Genius Pharmacy and Marshall Pharmacy.
Awesome. How's the parking?
The parking it's ample. I mean, it's Mass Camp, so you know we have all the stadium park.
Awesome. And once again, what time the gates open again?
Gates open at 9.
9 o'clock. So as early as 9 o'clock,
9
persons are able to go.
Remind us again of the entertainment package.
So, all right. So we know we always have a special guest, DJs. It's always a surprise to everybody. We don't like to disclose, but you know that Footloose always deliver on the DJs, on the music. I mean, after all of these years, we listen to the patrons, we have a feedback on who plays well, who doesn't, and we know we always deliver with the DJs that we bring.
Nice.
Well,
All right,
that is so true.
Yeah, I want to bring a big shout out to our main sponsors, Ray and Nephew White Rum.
For sure.
And also Auto Boys, Pepsi, Chad also, Double 7 Energy Drink, Fine Express, Things Fabric, Alkaline Seltzer, Alka Seltzer, Flawless Production, and ERM Events. And the IRA FM team, you know that already.
Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Right.
We can't wait until Saturday. We can't wait till
we
Saturday.
wish you all the best. Another Footloose.
Mass
We know
Camp,
it's gonna
look
be
out.
epic.
You know what I mean? Look out right now because you're going on. We can't wait till Saturday. We're ready. You know what I mean? Gates open early. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. And of course, we see you on Saturday.
All right, thank you. That's Francis Chinyi, promoter of Ray and Nephew Footloose.
Yeah, Footloose. Say party no normal.
Yes.
Party no normal.
Look here, Mac, as we're getting ready for our next guest, I don't know, but I just feel like I want to say, hey, Galabe. I don't know.
Just say it.
Look here. So much to talk about. Nectar of the Gods.
Listen, let us welcome Etana.
You can't just say it like that in a Mac.
Oh, you want
Grammy nominated.
The
Etana.
Ever special.
The strong one.
The strong one.
Clean, that I like all my hey, bad man, I feel kind of pretty every day. Some of them need, some of them body.
Hey, yalla bear.
Don't start with no hey, yalla bear.
Look here, Etana, I had to do it. I could not have you on and not the dads. You know, I know there are so many things to start to jump in, but let's just jump in Miro. I mean, on that track, we are getting a different side of Etana, you know, but nonetheless, it's still a part of who you are. How was that song born, and is it directed at anyone or anything in particular?
So last year, July, me and Cameron in the studio, and him play a track and him I say, yo, never dance hall track for you. So I'm say, okay. Knowing me, we sit on there, we're talking about whole heap of things, you know, we're talking about my experience from the year before with the Grammy nomination, and I talk about whole heap of different things, you know. And I'm going to go on and say, you know something? Better just write, you know, to influence those who have been bullied on social media, to look into the mirror and accept themselves for who they are and love themselves endlessly and be sure and you know, humble. About who they are, be proud of who they are, you know.
Rightfully so.
And so I'm going to the studio and I want to say, hey, yalla babe, come on, say no. Oh, we had So after the song, when we were going through the song, Kamara chippy, you know, and I say, and I mean that's how the song was born in July of 2023. Mirror.
Interesting. I mean, I know you've been up to Etana. You've always been up to so many things, but I mean, I just wanted to tell us. I mean, we understand you're now a producer. You've always been working in the production standpoint, but you know, creating rhythms and all. Tell us about what's been happening.
So, I created not by myself, obviously. I worked alongside Andre Morris and the rest of the musicians in my band in Jamaica from Montego Bay. And I created the Free Minds. We created the Free Minds rhythm. And it took me so long to write Grateful on that rhythm. Like,
wow.
You know, because I'm so busy listening to everybody else's work and trying to perfect what they do, make sure it sounds good and make sure everybody do their part.
Yes.
And by the time I got to it, I say, you know what? I'm just have I'm going to be completely open. I'm not going to hold back on anything because I'm truly grateful for so many things in my life. And that's when I went into the studio. I'm basically writing the song in the booth.
Wow.
No, and Grateful is a part of the album, Nectar of the Gods. Tell us about the title, the significance of the title, and how many tracks, and where can people get the album?
So, Nectar of the Gods, I was talking to Andre about what we can name the album because it's so like free spirited, you know. It have different feel, melody, lyrics, you know. I went through like the eras of the sounds that come out of Jamaica, right?
Got you.
And I said there's something on this album for everybody. And I said, no matter where you are, no matter what your background is, you know music. And it's hard for us to be, I can't imagine life without music, right? And so I thought with the power that music has to inspire, to change the mood, to influence people to do different things, you know, and to heal, I figured that music must be the nectar of the gods. The God in you and me.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what you believe in, who you believe in, you still know music. Music is that powerful, so music must be the nectar of the gods.
I think it's only fitting right now that we actually take a listen to Grateful, because this is an awesome song. So we're gonna drop that song right now.
All right.
Oh grateful for the good that gives me life. And I'm grateful for the good ones around me, and the lessons from those who betray me. And I'm grateful for the strength that I'm given, and for all of my daily blessings. So grateful for the love that surrounds me, and I'm so thankful for life. Yes, I'm grateful, grateful. And everything I've been through has made me whole every day. So I'm grateful, grateful. Oh, and there's no battle that I didn't win. Every living day remain so grateful. Things get wrong, we face struggles every day. I know.
Grateful.
You know what I want to ask you though, Etana, from collaborations with Bugle, Big Youth, do you have a favorite song from the album, or was there a significant experience in the creation of any specific track from the album?
Oh wow! Every time when you create a project, it's hard to pick one song, right? Because I'm very involved in all of the songs. But if I were to choose some, I can't pick one. I have to pick like some. So like Grateful, Train. Take a train to meet me, all in the rain, all in the rain. You know, I would have to say the song with the love song. Oh Jesus!
Etana, you know what? Hold on. Before we move on, muscle, right? Let's take this quiz time signal, and I know you're going to remember it by then.
Yes.
Remember, update your status in a real life. Go HIV test today.
Just 15 minutes, say your status clear. Real long life, our story.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is
now 9:31. Etana is live.
Yes, and the love song, you and Randy Valentine.
Right, Vibration.
Yes.
Jesus, Vibration. I really like your vibration. And then Set Up Yourself, of course.
Yeah.
When you come set up yourself, why? You know, I was very instrumental in that one day. And then some y'all feel that if she catch you on inside, you don't leave me. They don't know how we. And then I would say Change. Get the feeling you change because it's so different.
Yes.
And there's a bonus track because it's so different. It almost never made it to the album, and I was gonna call it the song that never really made the album. You know?
Wow.
And then Andre said to me, well, if you call it the song that never made the album, people may not take it serious, you know?
Yeah.
But it turned out to be some people's favorite song. So I'm glad we actually made it to the album. Added it to the album as one of the album tracks.
Listen, overall, great project. Great project. Nectars of the Gods, definitely one of the albums I'm listening to. And, we love it. But I also wanted you to just dissect a little bit from the album in terms of, is there any upcoming tour? Or are you currently doing anything as it relates to the promotion for this album moving forward on the road?
Of course, I'm going to be in London in October.
Okay.
And in September, starting the 19th of September, I will be in the US. So the 19th of September to the end of September, then October 1st, I will be in the UK. And then November, I will be in Europe.
Awesome.
For the entire month. And then in December, I'm going to be in a special country that I love so much. But before I jump and go to the party, I'm also going to be in Brazil. And I'm excited about going to Brazil each and every time because the last time that I was there, not even didn't know me I go buck up in a. Like I just thought that I was gonna be at a festival with a whole heap of people.
Yeah.
And then let me tell myself I have a press conference we go to, and when I went to the press conference it was just me and one of their Brazilian queens of salsa, I believe.
Yes.
And then when we reached for the night, it was just me and like 30,000 people. They said, "Oh, it's Etana, it's your night, it's reggae night."
Oh my goodness.
In the middle of the street, you know?
It does. You never did plan for that 30 toast there.
No, like we sit at the end of the crowd and the people were like, when we did the song called Reggae, hit me like a drum. Then just hold each other and dance like this.
Nice,
you know?
nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a different kind of dance to reggae music. I think it's just with I'm excited to be in Brazil again.
That's nice. You know what I want to ask you though? Do you have any expectations for this new album, Nectar of the Gods?
I reflected on the album I Rise, you see? And when it was released, I expected for it to go where it goes, that is to the people, and then the people decide. And it took like 4 years for the song called I Rise, see I'm hurting but not broken to become popular. 4 years.
Yes.
And when it did come out in that 4th year, people thought it was brand new. I never said no, that song is old from 2014. So I've learned over time to just allow the music to go where it goes, as opposed to having expectations. And like in anything in life, yes, I expect the music to do great things. But other than that, and to reach, the music to go wherever it goes, reaching its rightful place and its rightful people, besides that, no other expectations.
I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this. You know what? Every one of these albums that I can recall listening to from you, I mean, it's different. It's a collector's item. It's a part of the collection. I want to ask you, what's the mindset before starting to working on these projects, or is it just a phase where you're just constantly just doing music and being inspired by whatever it is, and then you just put the project together as one? Tell me about the process.
That's the first mindset, that's the first thought, that people see my music, the music that I create. I shouldn't say my music, the music I create. As a collector's item, each album comes with, the time and what I am experiencing in that moment, And I also, and I see how people buy the albums wherever I travel to, whatever country, whatever state. They buy the music only for most times keepsake, and then get it autographed, and they want everything that's related to the album. And because I've learned that, I take my time to do an album. I don't just do an album every year and show it one and one.
Got you.
I literally take my time to create songs and allow the music to come to me naturally without forcing it. And I think of another track. Like I never do that. I just allow the music to come.
And we definitely get that, because whether it's Parmesan or whatever, it's like we do get a little piece of Etana, like in the project. Like we really feel like we have a piece of you in these music. But you know what I want to ask you though, you spoke about your upcoming travels and you being excited to go to Brazil, but we know that you are also
everywhere
else, but specifically, but you're also balancing the big M's like mommy and music. What's that balance like for you?
Yeah.
Oh God, my yummy ones, my little yum-yums, I love them bad. Like, I'm so attached to them, and then when I'm home, I overlove them. I kiss them up and hug them up, and I don't even look at my cell phone when I'm home most times, because I'm so into them, and I want them to see how much I do love them and want to be there, so I don't pay attention much to my phone. I just hang out with them. And when it's time to go, it's time to go, and they know that this is what I do. And that is the hardest part. Leaving is the hardest part. Like, actually, like literally, I tell you the truth. Most time, I not even pop my bag nor nothing until like couple hours before we leave the house.
Yeah, we can't just say
So what I have to do, right, is I have to like put like all of the things that women know me really gonna need like some days before, right, and then get around to it each time. I'm packing little by little, and so the last thing that I leave is just like maybe clothes and shoes. That's it.
Got you. Hey, listen.
Wow.
I mean, that's adorable.
Because it's that hard.
Yeah.
It's that hard thing, you know. I mean, I'm in and out a lot.
And of course, I gather you know, because of technology, or you know, you do that balancing the communication while on the road as well.
They don't miss no opportunity for call me. And no matter where I am, even if they want venue,
yes,
you will see me on the phone. I say, okay, so this math, and I help them do them homework or tell them partner over the phone.
Lovely.
Do they understand that, you know, mommy's a star? Do they understand what you do? And can you sense any singing talent? And are you encouraging it if yes?
So, my oldest daughter, she's really intelligent and she's really into learning. If holiday done today and we're out on the road and school for start tomorrow, I say, Nyla, you have to go to school. You're not going to go to school on Monday, but you're going to Tuesday. Oh no. She said, if she don't come back on the day after school starts, she rather not go at all because she now misses the first day. Right? So she's into like she's into chorus. She has a very beautiful voice.
Nice.
But she is very much about learning. The little one now, she's into dance. Always dancing. Every time I see her, she's and she does some things and I'm like, oh my God, who teach you that? They get that from. But she's very much into dance. She loves dance. She loves music. She loves art. She's more like, you know, the person who draws. And then my son, from, you know, I had a son in like at the end of my high school year.
Yes.
And so he's grown, but he raps. He plays the keyboard. He plays the drums. He can sing a little bit. And you guys, everybody will see him eventually. But I have to steer him, you know? I steer him. Yeah, but, you know? I gotta steer him, but when we see him in time, I want to make sure that he's ready.
I got you. I was about to ask you.
You're not being mine and ready.
Yeah, because
and that's okay, you know?
You're placing emphasis on the steering, you know. So I was like, all right, yeah. So
yeah, you're not being mine and ready. I mean, you're not being mine and ready.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that I need to have him see.
Got you.
And know.
Yes.
And forget. You know, before I'm gonna say, all right, then
take on the road.
Let you go.
Yeah. I like that.
We're getting. So, would you say Mommy Etana is cool or strict? A bit of both. Sensing a bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm very playful. But when it comes to certain things,
I see balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see balance.
Yeah, all the time. Like I try my best to be fully balanced all the time. Enough time, you may get thrown out a little bit, but I don't know that for too much or too long, you know?
I got you.
You didn't tell us earlier, you know, where can we get the album? Is it already out? Is it on all digital platforms? And how many tracks and collabs?
14. And distributed by 1 RPM.
Awesome.
It was never a relationship that I thought that I would, you know, get into. But after, you know, putting it all together, matching it up, and decided, say, I'm gonna forge ahead with 1 RPM. So let's see what the relationship brings.
All right, sounding good. Once again, just remind the listeners of the handles, social media handles, and any added information you want to also add.
So Instagram is it at ETANASTRONGONE. I'm gonna buy followers.
Straight.
Hey, gala bear.
Yeah, just an injection right there.
Yeah, we're gonna buy followers.
Nor views. Yeah.
No, you're not gonna buy views.
Everything all organic.
Yes.
Yeah, it's important to me because I want to know. I want to know where I am, and I also learned one thing while touring. I see one of the biggest bands, a band that I've known from seeing way back when. When them just had, the little VW party van them, where you used to drive around with the milk and the bulla come to school. One of them they used to jump out when they go to the show. And now they're one of the biggest bands, right? But them followings on Facebook wasn't even that much. And may I wonder, them post the show, right? Then have the only reaction, maybe just under 500. And then you would post the same way like thousands of people. Some realize said something not add up. You understand? So
numbers don't lie.
Stats.
I don't. There is a difference in our reggae music. There's a difference thing. So I'm really buy followers and stuff. But Etana Strong One, if you choose to follow me.
Yes.
And then on Facebook is One Etana, ONEETANA. And then on Twitter is at Etana Strong One, ETANA. STRONGONE. And if you can't remember any of that, just go to etanamusic.com, go to the end of the 3, and you can find Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all of that.
Wow. But Mark, Etana, I have to bring this up. The last time you were on What's the Scoop, and I remember you had like your products, like your face products.
Yes.
And are you still doing that? Do you still have those?
So I have Etana's Organics, and I have the conditioner and shampoo right now. And there you can go to Walmart.com and find it if you're in the United States. Also on the website etanamusic.com, you should be able to find it there.
Awesome.
But and also I think it's still on Amazon, but I know for sure it's on in Walmart.
In Walmart. Okay, I'm definitely. You gave me your soap that time before you.
That was the handmade stuff, right?
Yes.
And because we were touring most of the time, the handmade stuff would go so fast, and then like the cream and stuff, sometimes they would melt.
Wow.
And I couldn't figure out how to keep it and do tour and do all of this stuff. So I decided, let me scale it down a little bit because I can't keep up with the handmade stuff because I'm not able to do that all the time. So I decided to just go for the organic shampoo and conditioner that is really, really, really good for hair because one, it conditions the hair well. The shampoo, especially if you have lots, rinses out really quick, but does a really thorough job. It's really clean. And the shine, you can tell like after washing the hair that you used a good product in your hair.
And all of these products are available, especially what you're making reference to just now on the website, right?
On the website and on Walmart.
And at Walmart. Awesome.
And it's
also, I posted a link on Facebook as well, so they can find it on Facebook.
Okay, awesome.
All right, Etana, it's always great.
Always
when you
a
come
joy.
through, always great.
And nice to see you, Kishima. Lord, you're glowing. You're so beautiful.
I know, you too. Hey, Galabe.
Hey, Galabe. I like all the clean. I like all the step. But I'm pretty every day. Some of them are real, some of them are body fake. I don't give up. Them to know what I'm saying. Body be clean and you know be bye.
Hey. I love it.
Watching to watch my laughing. Can't believe.
No, listen. When I heard it first, boy, I tell you, you had me laughing. You know, I wasn't expecting it at all, to be honest with you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people just, I don't know. I think from social media, I think that some people just vex every day or them beat up or them spirit just very down.
And
they would, them get, sometimes beautiful people like me and Kishima, sometimes a little, you know?
And true.
So when I them know, say, hey, y'all are there.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Because you see, when you have like a natural glow where people can't turn off and them don't get that, like where your glow is coming from, they don't have access to that switch.
And just to add with you ladies, I mean, people sometimes just upset because of happiness, you know, because of you know, the fact that, you know, you just a glow for whatever reason. Them just vex you your glow, you know. Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
And you know, I never know that people could have just vexed with you for nothing at all and just hate you for nothing at all. I never know that, you know? Like, really?
Yeah, man. Even for greatness, even if it just great things are going, people just vex with you.
And I've experienced that a lot in the past, you know, few years, and I've learned a lot too from it.
Amen.
So I'm grateful for even them, too, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
the process.
I think one of the cool things is when you are able to protect your energy and know who or what to give it to, and that hurts the people who can't get it.
Fast.
Yeah,
but
never.
I don't want to break out in an Etana song, but I leave it at that. Etana always
always a pleasure.
Yes,
bless
you
up
too.
yourself
Bless
every
up.
time. Always
Thanks for having me.
All right, that is Etana, the strong one, Grammy nominated. And make sure you go and check her album out.
It's amazing.
Nectar of the Gods.
Man. Beautiful project indeed. You know, I mean, thank you again, once again, Etana.
Yeah, Mark, that was such a good conversation. And she dropped some real talk, you know, right there, because through social media, you see where everybody with a smartphone has an opinion about just about anything. And you have to be able to protect your energy and stay clear of certain negativity.
Precisely. You know, 100%. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? Them still can't stop the joy any at all, you know what I mean?
No. We have somewhat 9 minutes remaining.
Yes,
Do you think you should open the phone lines and give our listeners an opportunity to call in? A long time we're not checking with them, you know.
No, tell them one. So, of course, the numbers to call, 974-5051, 974-5043, or 618-0352. Call us now. Yeah.
Right, telephone lines are open. Hit us up, let us know where you're calling from. And how you stay clear of negativity, because you know definitely you have some people who rely heavily on music, you know, to change their mood, music to get through a dark patch, music to get through hardships.
Etana did mention something earlier on. She did say, like, I mean, imagine the world without music. I mean, you know, it just wouldn't be a good thing any at all. You know what I mean? The fact that persons couldn't just use music to just hold a vibe and take their mind off certain things and just put them in different moods and different, you know. So music is just one of those things in life that we definitely needed, and everyone loves and appreciates music in their own way, you know?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, so let's check the phone line. I think we have someone online.
Buzz through, call you live.
Call about through.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Whoa. Bless support them up.
Bless everybody.
Yeah, man. You don't know I can't come around pastor, you know. Bless support them up.
Bless up every time, man.
Yeah, man. Kishay, man. Bless up yourself.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, Shaka Warrior.
Yeah, man. Go and blaze it, make me burn it, you know.
Right, you.
Yeah,
man. Same way.
You don't miss no night program, then, man. You see what I say?
Yeah, man. How, when you're having a bad day or you're going through a hard time, what sort of music can music calm you down first of all? And which song is your go-to song when you want to change your mood?
Which song?
Yeah, tell us one of your
if you have a
favorite
specific song
right
or you know more time to go in tough and thing and you just want to hold a vibe and listen to some
man,
music.
You want to hear the song? It's not an easy road. I mean, they see the glamour and the glitter, so them think a better road. Whoa, yeah, man, put your Banton, man.
Who feels it knows.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
A big song that you know, man. Big song.
Big song for real.
Big song.
I never give up the struggles. I mean, I want one for myself and Mr. Art for the bird. That's what I say.
See it there?
Yeah, Yeah, man, it's name struggle when me I say me work hard for the bread, me work hard for the bread. So all pagan them pig it up and fled, and all wicked that them drop down and dead. No more get to you, me say them can't misled. The hungry be fed and the blind must be led. Me work hard for the bread. The Babylon a fighter. So me turn up for me lighter, and me burn a backbiter. A backbiter, me say fi unite ya, in a judge a sight ya. Tell you do no wrong to do the right ya.
All right.
Yeah, Shaka.
A big son.
For the bread.
A big
Yeah,
son.
man.
Yeah, man, I don't know me. I bless up my daughter, Shamaya, Empress Janet, Shanika, Marcus, Dylan.
Right,
Brent,
so.
Bentley, Rolex. Yeah, man, the whole Philadelphia. Yeah, man, the whole area FM. That's what I said.
Load.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
man,
a
loud and
Shaka
proud.
warrior.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
man,
it.
big up on yourself, man. Blaze it, make me burn it.
Yes.
All right.
Oh dear. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Next
Bless up to
caller.
Shaka Warrior.
Shaka Warrior,
and
bless up yourself.
Philadelphia, Senton, Massive, got it locked. You
Boss
know,
true
working
caller.
hard for the bread.
Yeah, well, we
No,
have
in a real way.
real talk. We have another caller.
Yeah.
Bust through.
Good
You're
night.
live.
Good night.
Good night. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Rowan, man. Rowan Johnson.
Ron Johnson,
Oh,
Wagwan.
Rowan. Hey, Rowan.
Big up yourself. I want to big up DJ Bones. I don't know that tonight.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm there.
Yeah, Etana, I know. I like the project I'm going with, you know. Project.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's some nice song. I wish her all the best, you know.
Yeah, man. Very nice album.
Yeah, man. And all
Yes.
that tours, I wish her all the best on it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
man. I really get to your program from the start, but I'm tuning into she.
Yeah, man. And I said, go, man.
Yes. Yeah, man, Ron. Big up yourself too, you know, because you're not less than send us messages.
Always lucky.
You know, on a daily basis and always keeping it locked to Irie. And we just wanted to know that we appreciate the messages that you take time out to send.
Every time.
Man. I want love, you know.
Every time. Every
Yeah,
time.
man.
Courtney Mac.
Is it?
Bless up every time.
Your best you always a talk about you, you know.
Yeah?
And she meet you, she just a talk about you, so.
Cool, man. Bless her up. Yeah. Bless her up, everyone. Every time.
Man, she asleep, I know, man, because she never asleep, man, you that hear, man.
All right. Cool, man. Right, you, man. You know, I'm like a G. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
All right. Every time. Every time. Bless up every
All
time.
right,
Ron.
Rowan Johnson, bless up.
Yeah, man.
Big up,
At
big up,
Las
big up, big up, big up,
Yeah, big up to Rowan.
Yeah, man, that is it. You know what I mean? We have another caller on line, boss through caller.
Yo, Mr. Mark.
Wagwan, bless up.
Big up yourself, you know.
Every time.
Kashima,
Big up.
the liveliest lady alive. Etana, the strong one.
Yes, Froggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Etana is there.
No, she
No,
cut earlier.
She cut, man, yeah.
She cut. Yeah, man. Big up Etana anyway. She cut and gone, you know.
Yeah, she probably still a listen and a whole vibe and a watch Wagwan too.
Yeah, man. And big up to all I listen to them, you know. See me.
Yeah.
I'm going to send a quick condolences to Mr. Brown down in a cockpit. So tomorrow, mother singing. So prayers
condolences.
and love goes out to the family. See me.
Yes, condolences.
Mr. Campbell and to Waterloo Street. That's a big up my dear Simone in our house. That's a tuning now. I listen to CM.
Yes.
Big up Lollipop anyway. I'm there. CM.
Same way,
You know? I want to take care of yourself. And thanks, big up them on. Give me when me the woman big me up, man. I tell her it's a different feeling. Me feel like an artist, you know.
Yeah, Froggy, of course. Bless up yourself and big up your Empress. Big up to the family.
Yeah, man. And Kashima, yell up all the for me too, you know.
Yeah, man.
My sister, you're happy, you know.
Oh, yeah, man.
Never hear those moments with her yet.
She a glow, don't?
Alright, man. That's it. Alright, man.
Yeah,
Froggy, yes, Froggy.
Yeah,
I will pass on your big up. Yeah, man.
Big up to my Irish family. And you know what? Tomorrow again, we check in, see me. Big up Bones anyway in that too.
Yes, right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Bless up, Froggy.
Simone up a Milford, the corner shop, the Uncle Jeff, them. Run a Waterman shop, me know no check in.
All right.
Mr. Christy from Higgins and that, I always say, I'm not get a big up. So you're big up for your people, them up for Higgins and that. Big up, hold it. Andrew from Stepney.
All right.
Froggy, Orange Hill, massive. Big up, big up, big up.
Bigger them place, I tell you now.
Right, Joe.
Yes. Mackinac, we could go Orange Hill.
No, ready.
I know,
All right,
man.
let's see a word.
Yeah, man, I know.
I know. No.
All right.
No.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself. No, no, bro.
Big up to Froggy, full of vibes as always, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, Mac, we have a minute remaining, a
Yeah.
minute before Muta Baruka steps in. So just enough time to say a big thank you to everyone who came through. When I say thank you, of course, to our music artists, we're talking about Darmain Stiile. And big up to Etana for coming through. Big up to Jabba and our very own Nicholas Evans who came through.
And big up to all the persons who are going to try to win their cruise.
Right? And big up also to Francis Chinyi, promoter of the Ray and Nephew Footloose. And we can go ahead, Mac, and big up the entire team.
Yeah, big up, of course, to Rashona Fitzhandley, our producer, also Shamar Preston and Vivian Stewart, as well as Jody and Dawkins. Big up, of course, to our technical operator, DJ Collision. Big up to our in-studio engineer, DJ Kemar. And, of course, big up to Peter Bradba, making sure we're connected and all these things. You understand?
And big up also to Andrina Winter. Thank you so much there.
Right, yes. As always.
And that's our time. Thank you, Mac, for coming through. It felt like a weekend for a second. I'm like, yes, the weekend come. Oh, no, it's Wednesday.
You see that? No, thank you. And big up to Bones in the way I'm too. You understand?
Yeah, big up to DJ Bones.
Yeah,
and I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mac.
The big A, Muta Baruka is up next with the cutting edge.
It's a Wednesday. All right. We out.